Hi and welcome to day 16 of my Inktober Tangles 2024 challenge. I am Lisa of Wee Crafty Crow, and the tangle that I'm going to show you today is Sorry, which was deconstructed by Heidi K, who is a certified Zentangle teacher. And when I looked at this tangle initially, it reminded me of Cluedo because of like the different counters in a Cluedo set, but actually you can see like my thinking was correct because it wasn't from Cluedo, but it was from another board game. The game Sorry inspired this. So I think you'll see as we get going, this is quite a cool tangle, and it's got so many possibilities from a point of view of being able to do it as a border tangle or do it in the round. You could use it as a fragment, lots and lots of possibilities. So the basic, I'll show you one on this bit here. The basic tangle is just to have a circle and then like almost like an eye, and then you join these bits with a mirrored curve like that, kind of lazy S and a lazy backwards S, and then aura down here, and that is the most basic version of Sorry that you can get. So I thought that the version I would show you today would be Sorry in the round. So what I'm going to do for this next stage is to have a light orb shape in here. I'm doing it potentially a bit darker than you would at home. It's just because I want to actually, be able to have you see what I'm drawing. So this is just a string. This is going to disappear once you start doing your actual tangling. So I'm going to put an orb in. If this was, if you imagine this was a compass, like almost where north, south, east and west would be. And then in between each of those orbs, I'm going to put a rice shape, just all the way around. And then we're going to put in the middle, some distance away, in the middle of those rice shapes, we're going to put another orb. And then this is the bit where you start to see the shape of the game piece. And it can be quite tricky sometimes, like you can maybe be a bit better at doing the shape on one side, but you might not find that it mirrors as easily. It doesn't really matter. It's like I'm always saying, it's Zentangle, it's just for the actual process of enjoying it. It doesn't have to be perfectly drawn or anything like that. And then we want to draw a line here to aura that original line in the rice shape. I am trying to, I've kind of gone into the habit of spinning my tile for my comfort, but I'm forgetting that I'm on camera. Try to minimise that for people watching. So when you are doing this here, you could stop exactly where I am, or you could put another, as if there was another counter here. And then obviously we're going to join that into the counter shape. And then put all the order lines. Just that one. And it starts to look like a really, really cool tangle. I just really enjoy this one. So there are so many different ways that you could do this. Like I say, you could draw it so that you have it as the inside of a fragment, or you could draw it as a ribbon or border tangle. It's just so many possibilities. What I think I'm going to do for my tangle is I'm going to shade ink in alternate squares down here in the bottom band. Neaten that up a bit. And then I think I'm going to colour in most of the heads of those counters, but leave a little bit unfilled just for a kind of sparkle. So when I'm shading in these ones, the bit where we're kind of at the top, nearest to the squares, I'm going to add a little line of graphite. Which will smooth out with the tortillon blending stump. And then I'm going to add, it's not so much for contrast the way that I've been using the white pencil in some of these other videos, you know, opposite the graphite. It's just to kind of almost colour in these counters. I think that might look quite cool. And I'm going to smooth that out as well. You can sometimes choose to just leave the bits where you've added the pastel pencil. You can sometimes choose just to leave that and not smooth it in. It's up to you. What I am going to do, that I didn't do before, is to just add the pastel pencil over that bar. I just like the look that you get when you do that with the pastel pencil. And I'm going to smooth that out. And that is, sorry, I like that one. That was good. Just like I've said a couple of times now, I just like the fact that it's got so much possibility for different variations. And it's one of these tangles that you feel like you start adding one and then you add another one and then it just quickly blossoms. And I can imagine it would quickly fill up a space where you need space filled in. So really enjoyed this one. So I hope you did as well. If you could please subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying these videos, I'd very much appreciate it. And even just a like would be very much appreciated as well. Hopefully I'll see you for day 17. Thank you very much. Bye.